Hi, I'm Stephen from the Wilsonville Public Library, and today I want to tell you about two of my all-time favorite books for adults. One of them is The Prince of Tides by Pat Conroy. A lot of you might have heard this. I've read it before. There was a movie with Barbara Streisand and Nick Nolte, but it's just such a big, rich book. It's over almost 600 pages. And the other book I want to tell you about, though, is called I Know This Much Is True by Wally Lamb. Came out about a dozen years later. I read both books. It was only when I reread them both that I realized, in many ways, they're very similar. Prince of Tides is about a guy whose marriage is falling apart and his sister is mentally ill and has just attempted suicide. I Know This Much Is True is about a guy whose marriage has already fallen apart, and he has a brother, an identical twin brother, who's also mentally ill and has just attempted suicide. In both books, the main characters connect with the psychiatrist that is helping their sibling who's so ill. And in the process of talking to that psychiatrist or psychologist, it turns out that they both have problems of their own, so they help them work through. Both of the books jump back in time a lot. In The Prince of Tides, you learn a lot about the guy's, Tom Wingo's family growing up, and also going further back to his father's adventures during the war. I Know This Much Is True, kind of similar. You learn about the main character's family growing up, and also a really cool, bizarre story about his grandfather that is kind of macabre, but also really interesting. Between the two of these books, you've got about 1,500 pages of great family drama and action. I should mention that I Know This Much Is True is about to become a mini-series. I think it's coming out in May on HBO with Mark Ruffalo. Should be really good. I would watch it if I had HBO, but I'll watch it eventually. So you can read either or both of these books and spend hours and hours in these incredibly rich, action-packed family stories.